Hello everyone, my name is Philip and welcome to another video, and basically this is a story about how I lost my car while I was going to Boston while going to PAX East. So basically on my GPS when I went there, I was looking for random parking places to go to that are like fairly cheap and everything, and I found one. It was like a 30-minute walk away from the PAX East, and it was fairly easy to get to. So I was like, okay, I'll just park there. It'd be no problem. It'd be great. So I went over there, got my ticket that says, hey, this is where I parked. So I was like, awesome. Parked there, didn't think anything of it aside from, hey, the ticket says where I am, so I don't really need to write anything down of where I am on the map. So I'm just like, I'm fine. But then I went to PAX East. I had a great time with Carpoem Shell and a lot of her friends, Emprim and everyone else. It was a great time, but the problem was coming back from PAX. I asked my friends, hey, would it be okay if you can, after we grab our dinner, you guys can drive me to my car and then I can leave. So I'm like, they were like, yeah, sure, that'd be no problem. So I'm like, okay, cool. I was looking at my GPS because sometimes on your on Google Maps they tell you where you recently have been. It was not marked anywhere that I've been to that parking spot. I was like, what? It marked everything else that I went to. I went to, before I went to the convention, I went to the bank. Just from the bank, I went to the parking place. And it told me, this is where I went. I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, oh, okay. So I looked at the ticket and it told me, hey, this is where you were. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we'll just go buy the ticket and just go over there. We went over to that and it led us to a parking garage. And I'm like, this is not where we should be. This is not the place, the location of where I need to be. So we ended up doing was that we drove around, I think for around 2 hours or so, trying to get around and trying to figure out where to go. We couldn't find the car at all. And I got a little scared. Every now and then I would get out of the car to try and see if we can look in the parking lot, see if the car would be there, but it wasn't. I'm like, nah, it's not good. And then eventually I lost my wallet. I lost my wallet while I was getting out of the car looking for my car that I've been using. So I was like, oh gosh, this is not good. Was that hey, I just got out of the car. I'm just gonna look back and see if I can find my wallet. Went back, the wallet was there a few blocks away, and I was like, okay, good. So I ran over there, grabbed my wallet, ran back to the car. I wish I vlogged all this. I'm not used to vlogging in public situations, and I was really stressed out. So having that stress, it was scary for me. So I'm just like, I want to find my car first before I'm worried about filming the entire experience. But next time I'm definitely gonna film if there's ever a stressful situation or journey that we're accidentally on, I want to record it, because that was an adventure. It was 2 hours of traveling and going around. We called the number that was on the ticket. They ended up not understanding what I'm trying to explain, because I was just so stressed out. I was just like, I parked the car in this parking lot and it's not there. They're just like, it should be there. It says the parking garage. I'm like, no, not the parking garage, the parking lot. I ended up hanging up. We're not gonna be able to find the car. I have a change of clothes in there. I need that to get home. Because I live in New Hampshire. The convention's in Boston. Later on, Shell decided, hey, let me call. So she called instead, and she was really, really good at explaining things. A lot better than I was. A lot better than I was. And she was explaining to them as if it was her car that got lost, and she explained the whole situation. And she said, hey, it's not here. And they were like, okay, go to the office and we'll take everything from there. So I grabbed the ticket, we went to the office, I went up to the front desk, told them, gave them the ticket and everything about the location, and they said, oh, I know where you parked. They knew where I parked based on the code that was on the ticket, because the code told them the different parking locations around Boston, I guess. And they told me, hey, this is the address. So they gave me another address, which is the correct one for the car. We got to the car. I drove back to the hotel, and I passed out on that bed. No bed could be more comfier than that bed. Was that even I don't know if that was worded correctly, but that bed was probably the comfiest bed at that time. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that was the story of how I lost my car. That was it. That was an adventure. Will I ever park again there around that area again? Of course. I'm just gonna set my location next time on my map and write down where I parked instead of just parking. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you had a similar experience like this where you like misplaced your car or like misplaced anything, tell me about it in the comment section below. I miss doing these story times. I haven't had like an experience like this in a while, so it's just like that's why there hasn't been many story times. There will be another video next week. Podcasts are coming back soon. I've been recording with a few my friends, and I think you guys will enjoy it. You guys have a fantastic day and night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.